my name is Alan. For the last 2 years, off and on, I have been turning this gaming chair into a functional gaming computer by attaching metal and parts to the back of the chair so you can theoretically roll it up to any desk or TV and have a functional gaming computer in the form of a gaming chair. His name is Yusuke the chair. I go over this design a lot because I can picture it, but I guess other people are having a harder time seeing it and they just see flames, so we're gonna go over that. We have the chair. This is the green piece of metal. This is going to be where most of the parts are, which is attached here on the back of the chair, essentially here. On the back, there's going to be a power strip, so everything is consolidated, so there's only 2 wires coming out, and I'm going to put them in those like rubber things to put on the ground so people don't trip on them. On the right arm, there's going to be the power button and the USB port, so you don't have to go to the back to access those things. I have been dreading this part. I don't want to do it, where I have to put this vinyl on the back of the chair and make it look nice, and that's why I don't want to do it, because I'm afraid I'm not going to make it look nice. Okay, Yusuke, to my living room. This is where we are right now. Kind of a mess because we had to cut the back off the chair to access the frame, to add to the frame. So we're going to start by pulling it to the sides and up and down into the sides really tight, and then make it pretty. And we have to punch holes in because this is already covered, and shrink it with a hairdryer. This is going to need a lot of layers. I also don't think this is going to be enough vinyl, but we'll do what we can for now. So I took it over to my kitchen floor to hairdry because none of the outlets in my apartment work apparently. And it did shrink down a little bit, but we're going to do one strip down, trim it for this, and then I'll hair dry it again. But it definitely, you see how tight it is now? Much better. That's what I wanted. So I just ran out of vinyl. I had those 2 last strips. I'm gonna shrink this so as the layers go, it gets flatter, but we're gonna need more, and I wanna go up to the seam, so we'll do what we can. And I just ran out of vinyl. I was gonna do 2 more strips like this, and we have just enough. So I have to order more because we need more layers. The last little bit of the frame sticking out, and then I will hair dry it again, and we'll have to do this again. I didn't want to do this. You think there'd be a tab? Looking so much better than I was expecting. I think than a lot of people were expecting. We do have to do a few more layers. But once the green metal's over it and I put the edge around it, it'll be perfect. This video is gonna be pretty short. I thought I would have more vinyl and I was gonna wrap them a few more times because also the more layers we put, the more it'll like smooth out. I wasn't gonna film this because I thought it was done, but this video is so short and it's not. We may as well add a little bit of substance on. I have to sand that, but you can't even see it on camera. Oh, there it is, right there. Sticky. So I washed my sticky sealant fingers so I don't get sealant all over these parts. They already have thermal paste all over them, which is a trace metal. Don't touch it with your bare hands. I didn't know you was there. I just saw him moving out of the corner of my eye. Oh, you little kitty table service water bowl that I brought you into your favorite spot. You want to sneak the camera? You're so spoiled. He's drinking Pure Life because it was my water bottle and I just grabbed it and gave it to the cat. Number 2, he's going to be back heavy because all the parts are in the back, so I have to put some kind of weight in the front. What happened there? Like, it all just lifted right off the metal. Stepdad said it was water that did that because it was sitting on a rack outside, so it was getting dripped on. That, thankfully, didn't happen to the big one. 2 steps forward, 1 step back every fucking time. This is the state of Chairgate now, and I'm just totally fucking over it. One day I'm going to have one of those garages with like the big checker floor. It's going to be so pretty. But in order for that to happen, I need you guys to like, share, and subscribe so that Yusuke can go to his forever home, my Snorlax can go to rehab and quit drinking, and I can get rid of this fucking chair. And hopefully give away more gaming PCs to kids who wanted to be streamers who don't have gaming PCs and can't afford them, like how I wanted to be a streamer and wanted to have a gaming PC and couldn't afford it and all of that. And that's the reason I started my channel. Have a good day.